In this video, we're going to walk you through one of the most nerve-wracking parts of the hiring process. We're going to walk you through what to do before, during, and after the phone interview to make sure that you get through to the next step. You'll know what to do beforehand, what you're supposed to be doing while the interviewer is talking, and you can't miss the key step that you need to take after the interview's ended. And for those of you who stick around for the entire video, we've got an extra bonus tip at the very end. I'm Jack, the Content and Production Associate here at Career Contessa, the only career site built exclusively for women. Be sure to like this video and subscribe because we drop new content every week. There's nothing easy about talking to an interviewer over the phone when you can't read their body language or facial expressions, you're trying to remember to talk slowly, and you're also worried about background noises. But phone interviewing is also where every job opportunity starts. So how do you make them easier? Here are the best phone interview tips for what to do before, during, and after that phone interview to make sure that you move on to the next step of the hiring process. Before you get ready for that phone interview, you're going to want to make sure you do a few things. First, research the company and your interviewer thoroughly. Know what their products and services are, when the company started, and what their company mission is. Learn more about what their work culture is like. The other thing you'll want to make sure you do is research your interviewer. You can probably find them on LinkedIn. This is important because any commonalities you can bridge between you and the interviewer will make you more memorable. The next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your space is prepared. You've got a quiet room, and if you're doing this with your cell phone, make sure it's fully charged and that you have headphones. Maybe even do a test run and make sure that you have great service. Try to be set up for your interview about 10 minutes before the call is scheduled so that when you answer, you don't seem rushed or frazzled. During your interview, you'll want to have a copy of your resume printed out sitting right in front of you because your priority here is to listen. You don't get to see your interviewer's body language, so what you want to be listening to and paying attention to is the tone of their voice. Make sure that you're letting the interviewer finish any questions they're asking before you start answering. Listen to the full question. The other thing you should do is make sure to tie yourself and your experience directly to the job description. So if they ask you, "Why are you interested in this role? What made you apply?" you can answer that easily, but make sure that you can also include why you're a good fit. You want to be constantly drawing similarities between what they're looking for and what you have. And during the interview, it's really important to ask great questions because ultimately you want to find a position that will be a good fit for you. You can say something like, "Wow, I really loved everything I heard about this role and your company, and I'm really excited about talking about this role further with you." It's never a bad idea to let them know that you're really still excited about the position. Once the call has ended, the next thing that you want to make sure you do is that you send a thank you email within 24 hours from the call. This is a crucial step. When our CEO, Lauren, was a recruiter, they sometimes wouldn't even move people on to the next step if they didn't receive that thank you email. It's an opportunity for you to really thank your interviewer for taking time out of their day to speak with you and to stay at the top of their inbox. If you want to, you can even attach your resume so that it's there for them, easy access. When it comes to following up, hopefully you hear back from them within a week. If you don't, send another note to them just saying, "Hey, I wanted to circle back and see where things were. I'm really interested in this role." After that last follow-up, you really kind of need to take a step back and just let it lie. You don't know what's going on at the company. You don't know if they're interviewing a ton of people or working with hiring managers still. And so it doesn't have anything to do with you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a no, but you don't want to ruin your chances by becoming annoying to them. We're confident that these tips will help you get to that in-person interview. And to help you prepare, we've got free, downloadable interview question flashcards for common interview questions. We even include tips on how you should answer them. Do you prefer phone interviews or in-person interviews? Tell us in the comments. If you thought this video was helpful, go ahead and give us a like. And be sure to subscribe to our channel because we drop new videos every week.